Day Night Raw. When we're starting off with the Godzilla Big Bronson Reed facing the OTC Roman Reigns. Things got heated online, so the GM is going to settle it with a match in the ring, so nothing else more heated comes out. But that's not listening from the GM, when things will probably get even more heated after this match. Bronson Reed said to the Vision, Ronald Breakker, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Paul Heyman stay at the back while he dismantles Roman Reigns. Roman's beat Bronson Reed at Clash of the Castles last year. Nope, Roman beat Bronson at Clash of the Castles last year in Paris. And then the OTC lost to the OTC lost to the Tribal Thief Bronson Reed at Crown Jewel. I mean, this is the first time we've seen Roman Reigns since Survivor Series War Games. Nope, that was wrong. Last time we saw him was at the Royal Rumble. Got the Ula Fala around his neck. Roman Reigns making his way down to the ring with intentions on beating the hell out of Bronson Reed. Roman's looking for gold after he beats down each member of the Vision. He wants to destroy the Vision so that he can freely go after any title he wants without the Vision in his way. And it all starts with Big Bronson Reed. Later in the night, we got AJ Lee and Paige against Becky Lynch and JC Jane for the Women's Tag Team Championships Extreme Rules Tag. We also got Sheamus versus New El Grande Americano to decide who's the number one contender to Dominic Mysterio. And lots more here on and our main event will be Bayley versus Asuka versus Io versus who is it? Someone else who I forgot. I might have forgot. But Roman Reigns trying to make Bronson Reed tap out by a break. Roman wetting Bronson to his feet. Alright, grappling up, locking up. Bronson Reed needs to get out of this position. Now roll up. From the tribal chief. Charles Robinson took a lot forever to get into starting the pin. Roman wetting Bronson to his feet. And Roman jumping off with a jumping clothesline from the top rope. And a jumping elbow. And going ham on Big Bronson Reed. Oh my god, lifting him up for a big sit-out powerbomb. The power of Big Roman Reigns. Big headbutt by the OTC. The OTC hammering away at Big Boy Braun. Bronson Reed getting out of there, finally getting some fighting, but it's a big boot to the face. Roman Reigns dominating in this one, raking the neck of Big Bronson Reed. Bronson just got out of there. Bronson Reed throwing Roman across ringside. They need to get into the ring. Stomping away at the hand. But Roman get out there. He needs to run into the ring. Both collide trying to get into the ring. But they're both getting into the ring at 8 for the big takedown, shoulder tackle, shoulder block, whatever. Blows connecting to Roman Reigns. That blow misses. Roman Reigns must be disoriented. Big elbow to the tribal chief. Oh, taking him down in a pin. 1, not even a 2 count. The OTC still in this one. Roman crawl into the corner. But Bronson Reed just watching and giving him a headbutt, but Roman Reigns getting out of there. Irish whipping him off the ropes for a big clothesline. Decapitating Bronson, but obviously not, because Bronson Reed gets back to his feet. Goes to the top rope. Comes down. The big uppercut fails to connect, but the second one does. And then right to the Godzilla, knocking him down to the ropes. And now he's going after the arm of the Godzilla. Trying to lift him up. Bronson Reed's too heavy at this point of time. And a big dirty pin. 1. And Roman Reigns kicking out of 1. Bronson Reed's got 2 count. But the driver connects to Big Roman Reigns. The pin. 1, 2. Kick out by the OTC. What? Why isn't it gone dark? Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins does have a problem. He got taken out by the Vision months ago. Now he's down here to distract Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed getting out of there though. Shot to the back of the OTC. Another big headbutt. Another headbutt. And the pin for the 1, 2. Bronson Reed still beats the OTC Roman Reigns. Where's this lead us? Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came down to help Roman Reigns. Is this a reformation of the Shield? Remember, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins hate each other. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns hate the Vision a lot as well. But now, that's lots of questions. But now the winner of the Elimination Chamber 2026 is here. You know what? I won the Chamber, so that means Raquel, I'm facing you. I mean, so get your butt out here right now. Sorry, she's a coward. She won't show up to Rhea Bloody Ripley. Rhea Ripley trying to get Raquel Rodriguez, our Women's World Champion, out of but she stays in the back. And now Brock Lesnar comes down to the ring with a microphone. Alright, Seth freaking Rollins. You think you could just show up, toss Breaker his match against Joe Hendry, and then come back for your first match back? Cost me as a shot of the Elimination Chamber. You know what? Boom, boom, boom. You know what? You are one big man, but you complain 10 times the amount of a small man. If you were as big as you are here physically in your brain, if you're as big physically as you were in your mind, you wouldn't be complaining. How about we have a match right here, right now? Except a match set next week. Brock Lesnar versus Opa Femi. Da 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 da. Major match allowance for next week. Oba Femi versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. But AJ Lee and Paige walking down to the ring for their Extreme Rules Tag Team Championship match with JC Jane and the man Becky Lynch. Starting off, everyone jumping at each other. JC Jane, the first one to get back to her feet. And now everyone trading. Becky Lynch trying to knock down AJ Lee. AJ just tossing JC out. Becky in a lash extension on AJ Lee. While Paige gives JC Jane lots of blows. Karma strikes with Becky Lynch to Paige. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, the only two women standing, but Becky Lynch gets better. JC Jane to her feet. Giving Paige some chops at a clothesline. Becky Lynch thrown in a garbage can. Goes straight after AJ Lee, but AJ Lee gets out of there quickly and starts giving her rights and rights and rights. Big springboard neck breakers to Paige. JC Jane grabbing AJ Lee. But AJ Lee gets out of there. But from behind is Becky Lynch and doing a reverse DDT. And pitting for this be it for our championship match. And we have one count by AJ Lee. Remember, Becky Lynch is a two-time champion. She's one half. Best pressed by Paige. She is one half of the women's tag team champions, and she's the women's intercontinental champion. AJ Lee, Paige dominating in this matchup. Big spin kick by Paige. Paige is doing a diving splash and pinning her. Could this be it? One? No. Only a one count, but AJ Lee got the sledgehammer and hitting, smashing Becky with it. The garbage can smashing off JC Jane. JC Jane somehow getting out, Becky Lynch somehow getting out of AJ Lee's grasp. Becky Lynch throwing AJ Lee right into the barricade, and it's her turn to use the sledgehammer. The sledgehammer connects once, not even the second time. Connects the second time, connects the third time. JC Jane has the steel chair. Becky Lynch going to the top rope. When AJ Lee to her feet. Her big missile drop kick to the outside. AJ Lee wiped out. JC Jane in the ring by herself. Paige has got the table, smashing Becky Lynch's face into it. And again, smashing JC Jane's face into it and tossing it down. Lifting Becky Lynch up. But Becky Lynch getting out of there in a reverse DDT. The candlestick swing misses Becky Lynch. Paige straight out there, but AJ Lee smacking her with the kendo. Not once, but twice, not twice, but 3 times. But Paige is also on top of JC Jane. Becky Lynch getting thrown into the steel stairs. Paige throwing JC Jane into the ring. While she also grabs a ladder. Becky Lynch getting out of there by an inverted DDT, a reverse DDT to Becky Lynch by AJ Lee. Paige reversing the Irish whip for her own. And trying to hit a suplex it seems. But it gets reversed. The Irish whip gets reversed again by JC Jane. Finally, the Irish whip connects, and a big scoop power slam by JC Jane, and the Black Widow cinched in to AJ Lee. AJ Lee gets out of there. That's AJ Lee's submission finisher. AJ Lee throwing JC Jane into the ropes for a big sliced springboard bread. Spin kick connects to Becky Lynch. A spin kick connects to JC Jane. Big butterfly, butterfly suplex. A big moonsault in the middle rope. Paige breaking the pin up. A big, I don't even know what to call that. Reverse slim blade. Let's get the win! Sneaky win! We have new women's tag team champions! 2 weeks ago, the champions were real. A week ago, they were Becky Lynch and JC Jane.
Here are your winners.
But this week, they are AJ Lee and Paige.
Women's Tag Team Champions, Paige and AJ Lee.
Now moving on to our next match. We got Finn Balor versus JD McDonough. Big rollover drop kick. Sunken grass. A big knee to the face of Finn Balor. Two Irishmen fighting it out after Finn Balor tosses JD's spot in the Rumble. After Finn Balor taking JD McDonough out. Get to a boiling point. This has to end between these two men. Once mentee and mentor, now enemies. Chokehold to Finn Balor. Finn Balor's taught JD McDonagh absolutely everything in this business, but how to beat Finn Balor. You can tell by the arm, he's got the arm cinched in. Can JD McDonagh get out of this? Into the headlock. JD McDonagh getting out of there by the legs. They're locking it up again. Finn Balor shoving JD McDonagh in the corner, refusing to let go. Ref breaking it up. Big fist by Finn Balor, knocking JD straight into the corner. But JD getting out of there, running straight into Finn. Finn ducking under, and they're grappling up again. The headlock by JD McDonagh. Finn Balor needs to get out of here. It's cinched in the headlock. And JD trying to choke Finn out. Finn getting out of there with an Irish whip. Ducking under a leapfrog. Standing to the grass. In the pin. Only a 1 count. JD getting up. Pinbar DBT. In the pin. Not even a 2 count. Big clobbering right by JD in the Irish whip. Spanish Fly fails to connect. Finn getting out of there with elbows. Now Finn JD getting out of trouble, but back into more trouble with a combo wombo by Finn Balor. Finn goes to the middle rope. One JD to his feet. Turns. Missile drop kick. And the pin. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count, and JD McDonagh kicks out. A big elbow by Finn Balor connects. Huh? Huh? I am speechless. Completely speechless. I didn't set that up. I guess the original Los Americanos is mad about their loss and is looking to take it out in any one which way possible. Stunning Kitty Ross, second time, but Finn Balor was really at PSP. For the 1960. And the pin, 1, 2. Pick up by JD McDonagh. In the corner, Finn Balor lining it up. Dropkick fails to connect. Ducking under. Leapfrog. Standing coup de grace misses. Springboard DDT connects. Big headbutt. And the big slam. 1, 2. A kick out by Finn Balor. JD wanting Balor to the middle of the ring. It's a square circle. The thing getting out of there, maybe looking for the clover loop. Is my bet. But blows connecting, and a big brain buster and a pin. 1, 2, 3. Jesus.
Here is your winner, Finn
Balor. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, so pleasant. Can see it do. Chris Jericho making his way down. Oh, Gunther from behind taking out his knee. Oh my, what? Chris Jericho's leg. Chris Jericho getting out there though. That might do some damage. That chop block. Sneaky chop block. The match is still starting. Chris Jericho was facing, got taken out. Big lion salt. And replaced by Gunther. Gunther sour about his loss this last Saturday. Elimination Chamber. Chris Jericho wanting Gunther to his feet for a big double X handle. And blows connecting to Gunther's head. Big moonsault, sudden moonsault. And stomps to the head of Gunther. Big springboard dropkick goes connect. Irish whiptails connect. But we'll get reverse. Double chops connect. But Chris Jericho had the stronger chop or a better resistance. Chris Jericho doesn't know what he wants to do, but now he does. One Gunther to his feet. Big code breaker in the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Gunther crawling to the corner. Gunther getting out of the corner. Big desert drop kick fails to connect. Big gut punch. Blows the gut to Gunther. So funny, he's a funny guy. Ref just cannot get a break. Getting hit by everyone. Big elbow connects to Gunther. Is that it? 1, 2, kick out. Chris Jericho in disbelief. And that didn't put him away. Featured in the surfboard. Old Gunther tap. Second time, no, he will not. These two have went on 1-on-1 on 3 occasions. Well, this is the third one. And all 2 of their matches, Chris Jericho has won them. The first time was on an episode of Raw before Monday Night Raw, with Chris Jericho ambushing Gunther. And Chris Jericho got the win that match. The next match was Gunther versus Chris Jericho. Elimination Chamber last Saturday. And Chris Jericho won by pinfall. And now they're trading blows in the squared circle. Chris Jericho getting the better of it. And a big code breaker, not you, Suri. They're both Chris Jericho's too tired to get the cover after the code breaker. Chris Jericho up. Not pinning yet. No, not pin. No, that's a pin, it's a pin. Roll. Not even one count by Chris Jericho kicks out. Nutcracker fails to connect. From behind, Chris Jericho attacks Gunter with the Irish Whip, and a big elbow connects. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho's obviously not 100% after that chop block in the match. Chris Jericho's leg is nowhere near perfect. Hobbling out of the ring. Can barely walk. He's obviously injured. On to the next match here on Monday Night Raw. El Grande Americano versus Sheamus. #1 contender who's facing Dom next week. Will it be El Grande Americano?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Or will it be Sheamus? Cause it's fight night! Sheamus had a number of contenders Battle Royal 2 weeks ago. He won it the week after he faced Dominic Mysterio the Gold Show last week. He was on Show to Elimination Chamber. He faced Gold in a title match. And Dominic Mysterio won by sneaky roll-up. And Sheamus went on to go into the Elimination Chamber, make it to the final 2 just for Cody Rhodes to pin him after the cross. Oh. So Sheamus is going to redeem himself by qualifying for yet another Intercontinental title match, trying to get the one title he's never won in his luxurious career. But the man, his way, the wall that blocks the exit. The goal, the dream is El Grande Americano. Big jumping uppercut. Now choking the life out of Sheamus. Sheamus rolling out of there, big clothesline connects. Well, roll up by El Grande Americano. Not even a 1 count. And he kicks out. But after the arm of Sheamus out. A kick to the skull of El Grande Americano. El Grande going into the corner, but then instead of him getting relief, it's a clothesline and a pin. And it's a kick out. If El Grande wins this and wins next week, oh, lights went out. No way! Is this Gracias? Gracias? It's El Grande Americano, the original! Sheamus getting there with the legs handle. El Grande running away. Maybe the intent wasn't to hurt El Grande, it was to distract El Grande and have their trading. As I was saying, if El Grande wins here, wins next week, the Los Americanos have all the gold. They have the tag team championships, and they'll have the Intercontinental. No, mate. One day. Championship. The clothesline builds connect, but the Irish whip doesn't. Big forearm to the skull of Sheamus. Clobbering smashes into the corner. Big uppercut fails to connect. White noise, I think he was going for, failed to connect. And I'm throwing Sheamus down to the ground. Waiting for Sheamus to get up. O'Reilly will easily take out a count win. It's showing everyone at home in live crowd that Sheamus is just standing there. Steven trying to get El Grande to the outside for a sneaky clothesline, but it fails to connect after a big tap hits the face of Sheamus. And now going after the finger / arm in the back area of Sheamus on the outside just to hurt him. Sheamus, they're trading, they're dodging, they're reversing. They're an even match, but Sheamus gets the upper hand and throws him into the ring, gets to the top rope. Sheamus doesn't usually go up here. Wanting a grande Americano to his feet. A big hand to head and then looks poorly. But feels to connect. Sheamus punching El Grande. El Grande getting out of there and waving Sheamus' head off the ropes. That big clothesline hits El Grande, and Sheamus is wanting El Grande to his feet for a roll-up. This is how Sheamus lost the Intercontinental title match. That was almost how he beat El Grande here. That's how El Grande almost beat him here. An Irish whip. Sheamus, El Grande ducks under, leapfrog. Big headbutt fails to connect. I think that was going to be the Celtic cross. He's going for it, El Grande reverses it and choking him out, and Charles screaming to El Grande, stop it. Derek Hogan. Big elbow drop fails to connect. And now the white noise connects. And we're going straight for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus is facing Dom for a rematch next week.
Here is your winner, the Count.
Now, Stephanie back here giving the Judgment Day back talk, not the nicest words backstage. So Roxanne Perez says, you know what? Let's have a match. Prove it, Stephanie. Last time you faced one of us, you lost. It'll be the same tonight. Oh, sorry. What was I saying, Roxanne? Liv said that.
And her opponent, accompanied by Liv Morgan, representing the Judgment
Go over there,
Day.
Roxanne.
From Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Liv making her way down to the ring with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne. Roxanne making a great match with Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, actually. And a big single leg drop kick, aka the cat kick, connects, runs in Roxanne to her feet. And the big crossbody close connect, and then the big super kick. Stephanie again to her feet, Roxanne ducking under with a big punch, knocking the lights out. Obviously not fully. Roxanne gets tossed over the ropes. Stephanie wanting her to her feet. This is not usually where we see Stephanie's back here. Big punch connects from the to the outside from the ring post. Stephanie back here is going into the ring. And now Roxanne follows. The big reversal of the Irish whip. Brings Stephanie around for a big punch to the lower back. Getting out of there, Stephanie back here. Big punch and a big fast press of Stephanie. Roxanne exploding out of the start of this one. Stephanie stopping her while she gets to the top rope and tossing her off. Roxanne getting out of there with a big clothesline, jumping clothesline, jumping clothesline, whatever you want to call it. It's giving her trash, talking one or two her feet. Putting her into the corner. Big punch connects into the corner. Stephanie but getting out of the corner. Stephanie back here. Going for the leg. And the STFU is applied. But so Roxanne getting out there, pinning Mog to the late great John Cena, the greatest of all time. It's not just me saying Sports Illustrated says it, the Bleacher Report say it. Even WWE says it. And a big Meteora connects from Roxanne Perez. A prodigy wanting Stephanie back there to her feet. 4 big executions. And Taylor. 1, 2, 2. Stephanie could not get a break. Roxanne getting the win over Stephanie back here. Bro, what's next, to be honest? And it's our main event. Asuka versus Bayley versus Io Sky versus JC Jane when their faces Becky Lynch. WrestleMania for the title. Just recently, earlier in the night, Becky lost JC Jane and Becky herself and JC Jane the match after getting pinned by AJ Lee or Paige. So JC Jane is furious and going after the Women's Intercontinental Championship now. Big positions between Io Sky and Asuka, as you can tell with that big knee. Bayley and Io Sky trading while Asuka goes straight for JC Jane. Big kick does not connect. Bayley trying to grab Asuka and putting her through the rope, but that failed. Io Sky attacking JC Jane. There's no blood loss from Io Sky and JC Jane either. With JC Jane and Becky Lynch. Oh, roll up. After all, JC Jane and Becky Lynch beat Rio for the tag titles. Now Rio's going after singles gold at WrestleMania against Raquel Rodriguez. Now Io Sky's going to go after singles gold against the man Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. And they might walk out both champions once again, but not tag champs, single champs. Big knees to the back of Bayley. Seems like JC Jane's going out to grab a weapon. JC Jane's already had a match this night tonight, so JC Jane has a disadvantage. But Io Sky wasn't able to. Io Sky was in this position last week and she wasn't able to capitalize on it. She was in the tag team match and against Asuka last week. The pin. 1, and a kick out by JCJ. As I was saying, Io Sky was in the same position last week. If she failed to do it, she faced Asuka in the opener of the match and lost. And then later in the night faced Becky Lynch and JCJ with the help of her best friend Rhea Ripley. Lost that as well. The Disarmer locked in. It was like pretty smooth. But Io Sky grabbing JCJ, putting her into the corner while Asuka goes to the middle rope. Io Sky putting JCJ into the top rope. Asuka missile drop kick. Io Sky going top rope for a big avalanche. Spanish. Oh, and now Asuka double stomps to the face of Bayley. A big springboard drop kick to Io Sky.